bring in Kevin O'Leary, chairman of O'Leary Ventures and a Shark Tank star and investor, of course. Kevin, great to have you with us. You know, I think we hear this a lot, that people are very frustrated. They feel underwater with where these rates are going. What do you advise people in this environment?
To be pragmatic and realistic. These are the fastest rate hikes in decades. We've never seen anything like this. The terminal rate, still under 6%, is on its way there, which means mortgages will be 8%. And so think about it this way. If you want to start a family, you want to buy a home, the first thing you have to do is eradicate both of you and your significant others' credit card debt, because that's costing you 20 to 22%. You got to get rid of that. So you got to stop buying stuff you don't need. Then you have to downsize your demand of a home until it only represents full mortgage payments of 1/3 of your income. These are very simple rules. Eradicate your interest card debt, because that's going to cost you a fortune. The credit card stuff, forget it. But then when you look at that home, just the back of an envelope, does it take more than 1/3 of our combined income to pay the mortgage? If it does, downsize the house, make it smaller.
And a lot of people are doing that. We hear they're sort of changing what they were looking for, maybe getting into a smaller home. We've heard recently as well that people are 36 years old on average before they buy their first home. But at some point, don't home prices have to come down to sort of meet people where they are, or not?
Depends where you are. Obviously, the coastal states now, places like Miami and all up the East Coast, extremely strong, buoyant markets. That's a result of the fact that 40% of people that used to work in offices before the pandemic now want to live in rural areas or places they really would like the weather, such as Florida. Texas is also a beneficiary, or states that don't have really high taxes. So people are leaving California, going to other places. But those areas that are really coveted have not seen a decline in prices on homes yet. And so that's what you got to think about. At the end of the day, the simple rule of watching that you don't spend too much of your free income, because if you go past 1/3, you got to start cutting back on just living. And that's very hard to do. And that's where people are getting caught. They put too much up, and all of a sudden they have to refinance because they're on floating rate mortgages, and they're getting killed. Those are the people who are going to have to sell their homes and downsize.
Yeah, it's so frustrating if you're in over your head and everything sort of feels as if it's piling on. When do you anticipate that this is going to turn around? If someone is renting a place, they really have their eye on wanting a home, how long do you think it's going to take for this to shift?
Not anytime soon. You heard today from Powell, and this really matters on mortgage rates. He is going to stay vigilant until inflation's at 2%. He's going to raise rates, this is my own personal estimation, up to 6%. Right now we're 5.5%. So that means 2 more rate hikes minimum. That's going to take mortgage rates to slightly over 8%. And so if you have a home now and you've got a long-term mortgage rates fixed at 4 or 5, you're never going to sell that. So those homes are not coming back on the market. It's everything new, and that's where you're going to see the downsizing and the price pressure on homes. But at the same time, we have this weird situation in America. We're at full employment. Unemployment's under 4%, so demand for housing, whether it be rental or new homes, is still very high. We have not yet seen the full impact of what should be and has been called for months, a recession. There is no recession in America yet. It's the strangest of times, and that's why you should keep some of your powder dry.
Great advice. Kevin O'Leary, thank you. Really good to see you today. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.